Gore was the Christian name, and Browne was the surname. So then when they changed it to Gore Browne, because the English like to make themselves very important. If you have two names, then you're very important. Yeah.
So the man who built the house, it is him?
No, we'll show you. Yeah.
Okay.
That's his grandfather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the man who looked after Napoleon.
Okay.
And then was Governor General of there. So this was my great aunt. So my grandfather there, he lived really with my aunt. This was his mother. He didn't like his mother very much, so he lived with my aunt. Basically, because my great grandmother was very strict. She didn't. There was no fun on Sunday. It was just church, and everybody did nothing. Yet my aunt was very wild, so he liked to live with my aunt and drive motor cars and fly aeroplanes and things. So he grew up with my aunt. Yeah. There was a bit of controversy as well because my great aunt had a hotel in Egypt, the Nina Hotel, and she was very pro-Muslim, and in the Victorian times there was a problem with that.
She was Muslim?
Yes.
No.
My grandfather did a lot of oil from the trees.
So this is
Yeah,
the
that's
machine
for the oil. Yeah, and it was for fixing on the scent on the women's skin. So a jar like that in the 1910 was worth £100,000. And he used to buy an aeroplane ticket. He used to make 4 of them a year, and he'd buy an aeroplane ticket for each jar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so valuable. Yeah. Yeah.
Which material is it? Palm?
No, from the orange blossom.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they used it to fix the scent on the skin. They used a different scent, but they would be the scent. Yeah. And then they used from the eucalyptus trees, citronella as well. Yeah.
So the eucalyptus trees were brought in here from Australia, right?
Yes. Yeah. They brought in 3 types. One for the oil, one for the timber, and then one was for doing the beams in the house.
Okay.
Very heavy wood. Yeah.
So how old are these large eucalyptus trees?
110 years.
Okay.
Yeah. The tallest one is 70 meters. Yeah.
That's
And then all the trees in the southern hemisphere twist anti-clockwise. The ones where you are in Germany go the other way. Twist the other way. Yeah. This is my father and my grandfather, and then my mother. And then my grandfather as a young man. Yeah. And then this is how the post used to come from. It used to come from England to Cape Town, then by a train up to Ndola, and then they came up by boat. So a letter from England took about 8 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
So up to which place, the
Ndola.
railway?
Ndola.
Okay.
Ndola in the Copper Belt.
Okay.
And then it someone carried it, and then eventually came up by the river.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the river Chambezi?
And then carried again. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my.
So it was about 8 months.
Okay, it must be so difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. The constitution for Zambia was written in this house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the colonial government released the first president, Kaunda, here into the custody of my grandfather. Because they said and that's why Zambia never had a civil war. They released Kaunda and Kapwepwe, and they were under house arrest while they were sitting here.
How long they?
Sorry?
How long they offered them?
They were here. They were here for 3 years.
For 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they wrote the constitution under the tree outside there.
Wow.
And argued for hours about what was going to be in the constitution, what wasn't.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
And I think my grandfather, having seen a lot of horror in the wars, didn't want to have any violence involved in independence. And he was very strict, and he said no, there was going to be no revolution in Zambia. It was going to be done correctly and peacefully.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he wouldn't help. So he was knighted by the British government for services, and then Kaunda gave him the Commander Order of Freedom, which is the highest award in Zambia. And when he died in '68, he was given a state funeral. There were over 10,000 people with a 21 gun salute. And
So he
everything.
died here?
Yeah, he died here and he's buried on the hill.
Okay.
And then these spears here are given to us by the paramount chief. There are 4 children in the family, these ones. And each one, when we die, we're buried with our spears.
Okay.
Yeah. And then these are bronzes from some from Benin.
Mm-hmm. So pretty valuable.
Yeah. We keep quiet about that. Yeah. This is the main dining room. So we still have our meals here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the rules of the table is that there's no religion, politics, or money, or sex discussed at the table.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what else there is to discuss.
Weather.
And then, so all of this china came out from England, and it was carried on someone's head from Lusaka to here. It's amazing that it didn't break. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Some of this is going back to 1720, 1720.
Fantastic.
Yeah. This set here was given to us by Queen Victoria, to the family.
Wow.
So it's horrible having things that are so nice, but you can't use them because they're too bad.
Yes, too valuable.
You break them, yeah. And then this cup here, the top cup here,
Yeah.
when in times when we were growing up as children, the women after supper would leave, and then the men would sit round, and then that cup came round, and you toasted the king or the queen or the president.
Okay.
It's got 3 handles, that one. And then the one day, the person next to my father asked, he said, "Is it coming back again?" And my father said, "No, you only toast one time." And he said, "Oh, it's a shame because my teeth are falling inside the cup." And then these 2 guys here, we call these 2 guys, they're from the Congo originally, but we call them the tax collectors. Because when we have the people looking at our books for the tax, we put them on the table. And they soon get lost, yeah. These are all from Thomas Gore Browne there, in the portrait down there. He was Governor General of China and Macau. And these are all hand-painted on silk paper from that period, the 1820s, yeah. And we were told by the museum to keep them in the dark. My grandfather was one of the people that was I don't know what you say in Czech, but he was a pallbearer. He carried King Edward, and in his coffin, yeah, which was as a soldier, was a very high regard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when he died?
Yeah, when he died.
During his funeral.
Yeah, he was the main one that carried him. Yeah.
Okay.
So one side of the family comes down from King Edward, yeah, and then the other side comes down from Robert the Bruce of Scotland, so that we've got both sides. The one side of the family we can trace back to 800, and the other side we can trace to 1066.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the main library here.
Oh yeah, these are European
Yeah,
animals.
yeah, from Europe, yeah. This musket here was from Afghanistan, and the man downstairs, an Afghani tried to shoot my great-great-grandfather, and then he shot him and took his musket. Yeah. And then this centerpiece here was given to my great-grandfather by when he was in New Zealand. So that's a Maori on top.
Okay.
And, Latin inscription on the top there. I don't know whether anybody reads Latin, but that says, "This corner of the earth smiles at me above all others."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is Czech a Latin language?
Yes.
No, it's not.
No.
My daughter is currently studying Latin language at
Okay.
university, and she
Yeah.
speaks already in Latin.
Okay.
So I will ask her to translate it for me.
Yeah. But German had Latin. And
No,
German has got no, but Italian has. Yeah.
Italian,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But not German. Nothing.
German is, kind of
By itself.
group of German languages, right?
Yeah, by itself.
which includes English as well.
Yeah, in
it's
fact.
closer to English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
this is the whole thing. So on the farm here we've got 10,000 hectares.
Yeah.
Is the farm, and we grow coffee and cattle and wildlife. And yeah,
Which wildlife do you have here?
there's 16 species. Yeah,
Okay.
from all the antelopes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Including sable and roe?
yeah. So
Wow.
no roan.
No roan.
No,
Okay.
but
Is
sable.
it possible by here coffee or no?
Yes, yeah. We've got some-
Where are these antelopes?
They're on the whole farm here. Yeah.
So it's fenced?
2/3 is fenced.
Okay.
We had to fence the one area because we had problem with my animals eating people's the
Yeah.
crops and things. Yeah. We're fighting with the people with the carbon credit. That's a load of rubbish. Okay. I keep all the trees and then they don't give me any money. So I wonder why they. That's all. Yeah, it's talk. Yeah. Yeah. But we've got 3,000 animals here in total.
Wow.
Wild
It's a
animals, yeah.
lot.
Yeah. And 1,000 cattle. And then and the bird species, we're just over 400 species of
Wow.
birds.
Yeah.
We try to keep that.
You don't find that many in our country as a whole.
Yeah. 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 We there's
yeah.
the vultures. Yeah.
Wow.
We feed the vultures here.
You do so.
Yeah, we feed
Okay.
them, and then if they're not here, we know there's a problem with the poaching. That someone's killed an animal. And
Okay.
then
And
we
they
take them
go
kill
away
them,
to. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that. And then the lake is inside the farm, so all the farm here. Yeah. So the special animal that we have here, we've got the kafui lechui. Did you see any when you came in?
No,
Kafui?
we did not.
Lechui?
No.
No.
We did not see them.
Lots of
Not
them.
yet, not yet.
We saw like some impalas.
Yeah, there's some kafui lechui there. The kafui lechui went from 100,000 down to 3,000, and we've got 1,500 here. Yeah. So they looked. If you shoot a lechui here, or you poach a lechui, you seal a lechui, you get 5 years minimum.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a special animal. Yeah. When you go out now to Kapisha, as you go down the bridge there, you'll see the zebra very tame. You can just photograph them; they're very tame. Yeah.
That's
I'll
great.
show you down there the coffee just now. Yeah. So that, and we employ about plus minus 120 people and in total. And it's very old-fashioned, very slow-moving, because everything is very simply done. The cattle, some of the fields the cattle graze in are 2,000 hectares and this sort of stuff. It's a big area. Yeah. So we run the cattle with the game because the cattle pick up the ticks on the game,
Okay.
so that the game don't get sick. Yeah.
Okay.
So we dip the cattle every week to kill the ticks.
Mm-hmm.
And then they
So
can,
this would be a big problem
Yeah.
if you wouldn't.
if you didn't do it, you see, because normally wild animals will move from area to area, so they don't get the ticks.
Okay.
But in a small area like this, in comparison, they pick up the ticks. Yeah. So we then dip the cattle, or put the
Okay.
cattle in with the game, and then dip the cattle and bring the ticks down. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So the cattle is the main source of income?
No, the wildlife and the hunting side.
Hunting.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we do. We
have
do.
hunting
Yeah, the
parties, yes.
yeah. We take about 100 animals, 120 animals a year hunting,
Yeah.
which is very small number. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's logical to do it because it's logical to do it because the old male is going to go somewhere,
Yes.
and if you can get good money for him, it's
Yeah,
worth it.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it keeps us going.
Completely
One-
fine with that.
One city tunga is worth 15 cows.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a very high value.
You have sitatungas as well
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So what we try and do like that is that my brother Mark, where you're going, does the photographic, and then we just keep the hunting here because I don't like to have too many people driving around and messing it around. Yeah.
Okay.
And so there's two different sides. Yeah. Anyway, right. Let me just show you the coffee down there.
Perfect.
Coffee here.
Yeah.
So it's just coming right now. Yeah. And then this coffee will, this is actually the seed for the new coffee.
Yes.
So each one of these inside here is the coffee bean inside there. There's the beans inside.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then that will be washed. And then dried. Yeah. So these ones, these are hand selected. So these are the parents for the next generation. Yeah.
Okay.
So each one of these trees is specific. You know, we select them for specific varieties.
Can I smell? Excuse me, can I smell it?
Yeah. Squeeze it like that. It tastes nice. It tastes like sugar.
Does it?
Yeah. It doesn't taste like coffee.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's
got
so
a nice-
sweet.
It's got a nice taste to it. Just squeeze the end there. Squeeze it like that.
Oh,
Like that.
it's sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Great.
Much appreciated.
Travel well. Yeah.
Thank you.